proclamations that were presented to the Planning Council, no, actually to the Planning Group for HIV Awareness Week, and who's the other one too? And to the Planning Council. All right. So those who are accepting the proclamations, please come forward. Is it Gregory? Where are you? Gregory's not here. And Peter and Deeks. Okay.
So the first one is from the City of New Orleans, from the Mayor's Office. And Gregory, if I could have you here. Certificate of Recognition. I, Mitchell Landrieu, Mayor of the City of New Orleans, do recognize HIV of Awareness Planning Group. In honor of your efforts to bring awareness on World AIDS Day, and in appreciation to your dedication to awareness in New Orleans, in witness of whereof I hereunto set my hand and cause the great seal of the City of New Orleans to be affixed this first day of December in this year 2017. Mitchell Landrieu, Mayor, City of New Orleans. And then this one is from the New Orleans City Council, and this is pretty monumental because when we first started to do the wreath laying, it really started out as just a one-day event celebration, and it has now turned into a week of awareness. So, you know, it's wonderful that City Council and the Mayor, and really now the City of New Orleans, is recognizing this day and also seeing the needs that we need to address. Okay. Whereas the City of New Orleans is renowned for its food, festivals, famous citizens, and foreign visitors, and whereas the City Council takes great pride in paying tribute to events and activities, now therefore be it proclaimed by the City of New Orleans, and the Council recognizes 4th Annual NOLA HIV/AIDS Awareness Week, November 29th to December 6, 2017. With collaborative efforts to raise HIV awareness and reduce HIV-related stigma through working with people living with HIV and allies. We celebrate achieving the highest number of people in routine HIV care and reaching the highest level of viral suppression ever evidenced in New Orleans. In the name of and by the authority vested in the Council of the City of New Orleans, at the request of Council Member Latoya Cantrell, or Mayor now-elect Latoya Cantrell. Thank you.
Okay. So thank you. So I just want to say that we have a lot of warriors. You are the warriors. You support us. Some of you live with the virus, and you still keep on plugging and coming to our meetings and making decisions and looking at the data and all of the things that are important to us. But we also have some superstars in the field, and I want to bring one of those superstars forward. Dr. Deary, would you come forward and say a few words?
Thank you so much. It's really an honor and privilege to be here. First, can we just give a round of applause to the organizing group that has done this, and to the Office of Health Policy. I've been very fortunate all week long to be doing media and to be plugging these events with the HIV Awareness Week that has been happening, and it's really been an honor, and I could not have done any of that without that organizing committee, and again, just thank you guys so much. And also for those of you that are here, I just wanted to say real quick that while I've been doing a lot of media and talking to people, the overall sentiment I keep getting from people, they just kind of go, oh, HIV, and AIDS, and it's kind of like a, wah wah. And I keep reminding them, hey, there's a lot of great news, and we're at a great place with HIV. When I was a boy and I was watching people die, and my father was taking care of people with AIDS, it was a completely different time. We're at a point now where we are going to get to zero HIV transmissions. And the way that we're going to do that is we're going to do this with all of you. All of us are going to get together and work coordinated with the team. We will get to zero HIV transmissions. We've seen it happen in San Francisco. Our partners in Baton Rouge are interested in doing this. Southern Louisiana will be a leader moving forward to getting to zero HIV transmissions. We will be an HIV-free generation. So once again, thank you to the Office of Health Policy, Ms. Fran, thank you very much, and to the organizing committee, thank you.
Thank you so much. So at this time, Carlos, could you bring out the wreath? We want to lay the wreath on the monument. And if you are next to a smoker, light your candles. It's not healthy. Okay. Just saying. Light your candles. And you might have to put it on.
Now feel shame.
Okay, so light your candles in honor of someone that you've lost, or someone who is living with the virus, and someone who you want to remember and support and uplift. I also want to give you a housekeeping tip. Don't leave your candle in the park. Take it with you or give it to one of my people to dispose of for you. But if anyone wants to come forward and say something in honor of a loved one, please do so at this time. Randall, Steve, Doreen. If you want to honor someone that you've lost, and you can come forward at this time.
Remembering Ed and Steve, and I miss you, but we're just apart now.
Dave.
This is to my best friend who died in 1991. His name was Claudio, and I miss him so much. But he's always gonna live in my heart and my memories.
It doesn't have to be someone you lost.
To my two babies that was my co-peers, co-residents at Project Lazarus, Gisela and Brittany.
Anyone else?
To my father, Fareed Hakeem, who passed away in 2012.
I know this is hard.
To my friends Don, Mario, Tommy, and Mike.
Just go on. To Roger Cantrell, who was always a joy every time we seen him. He had a smile for everybody. We miss you and we love you.
Okay, I don't think I can get through this part without crying. Michael?
Hey everybody, let's see, it started for me in Atlanta, and then I escaped for a while, and then went to Fort Lauderdale, so there's a lot of names to mention. All my earlier tribe.
I know, it's hard.
I want to remember John Sims today. He was quite a rascal, and very powerful, and he let me get close to him. And that was very important to me. I miss him.
Anyone else?
On this day, I remember so many people, but especially my twin, my sister, Yolanda Napoleon, who made the sweetest Kool-Aid ever. Yeah, and who was my funny bone, and one of the reasons why I actually started really doing spoken word.
Okay. Is there anyone else?
I don't have any particular names because there are so many, but just to all of the young adolescents that we lost early in the epidemic in the 90s, and those women that we also lost, the mothers that we lost during that time. And I'm just so excited about all of the new medication, and hopefully as we begin and continue from this day on, we can continue to reduce those losses that we've had.
And I guess the last thing I want to mention is test and treat. You know, we now have a mechanism for having everyone who is tested to receive medication within 48 hours and get to viral suppression within months. So that is phenomenal. So I just want to say thank you to those who are working in the test and treat program, and to all of you for being here today, and to those of you who work in this field. You know, this requires a lot of dedication. I know, because it's nonstop, it's 24 hours, and you know, we do it all the time. We do it because we love the people that we work with. So thank you all for coming out. All right, at this time, do we have...
Barking, they're tuning up their instruments. You know how second lines are in this town. It gets started when you hear the tuba looba looba loo. So I just wanted to take a moment, stretch us out a couple more minutes while we wait on the band, and remind you all, while World AIDS Day is one day a week and Awareness Week is 1 week out of the year, for all of us gathered here today, I suspect that we live and breathe this work all year long. And then, of course, it's not just HIV specific, but as has been so much discussed in the news this week, we know how the social determinants of health affect our work and public health as well. So I also wanted to thank you all for everything that you do throughout the year to be able to make a difference for our larger community. The band has parked. I told them just come up blowing their instruments. And maybe somebody else wants to say something, because I don't want you all to leave until they get here. Y'all can hug each other, take pictures of each other, not of me.
All right, thank you so much, Brandy. So you may extinguish your candle. For those of you, for as many of these roses go around, you can come and take a rose and lay it on the monument. But before that, we'd like to take a group picture in front of the monument, and then you can assemble for the second line.